Hello, welcome back to another episode of Co-op with some random rapper I fished off the street. Who did I get today?
You got a speeding bullet to heaven, baby. It's
Oh,
Kid Cudi.
oh no, it's Kid Cudi. Oh no. Hello, kid. I have one question for you. Why the
What?
Beavis and Butthead skits? Oh god.
Yeah, what just happened to the volume there? Oh my god.
I went to turn you up a little bit, and Monster Train does this thing where despite it saying it's at like 15 in my volume mixer, it's actually at like 7, and then if you move it up by 1, it goes up to like 1,000,000 and spikes the volume.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a nightmare for sound balancing. I'm just gonna turn you up a little more. I should have done this ahead of time, but it's too late now. We're already here.
The only Kid
There we
Cudi
go.
project I've listened to was Kids See Ghost, and it's pretty good, but not like anything. I don't think it's amazing.
Well, my friends and I, we synced up, like we all started it on Spotify at the same time, and we all listened to Speed and Bullet to Heaven at the same time. It's really
Okay.
bad.
Was it like an endurance contest to see who could listen to it the longest?
Yeah,
or-
it's like 2 hours of Kid Cudi moaning. And then
That doesn't
occasionally
sound so
Beavis
bad.
and Butthead shows up at the, like, every now and then I'd be like, hey, this song wasn't so bad, and then Beavis and Butthead show up at the end of the song and they do a Beavis and Butthead skit, and I go, never mind, that song was awful. It's
What-
up there.
like, what's up with Beavis and Butthead? Did you ever watch it at all?
No, never in my life. I heard they're
I feel like
getting
I've,
new
like-
seasons.
Oh, that's interesting.
I feel like it's not my kind of humor.
I don't know if it's anyone's humor anymore.
It's very...
I don't-
Go on.
Whatever. I don't know what it even is exactly. Is
Yeah.
it supposed to be like some sort of like weird, like surreal, like just two idiots, like just like existential crisis of like of the human condition?
I think that's this episode of, or last episode of Monster Train with you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Two idiots have an existential crisis over the human condition as we won that run.
Well, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I expect nothing at this rate. Like I don't know what's gonna happen. Really,
Yeah.
it'll be cool.
Uh, yeah. I hope it's cool. Oh boy. Stygian and Umbra. We got Seraph the Temperate with Crypt Builder, Making of a Morsel, and Guardian's Amulet.
Well, I think the obvious plan here is to get the wingless blacksmith to show up, give him Guardian's Amulet, turn it into spreading spores, and then
Yeah, that's the obvious plan. I agree.
More normal stuff.
It's a normal average day of the game, right?
I mean, in all honesty, like we're gonna want like an offering token.
Yeah.
I had a deck sort of work where it was like an incant build that had like a lot of offering cards. I got one token, and then I got the event to make 5 copies of it,
Yeah.
and it was like really cool.
Yeah, I think we have a pretty straightforward outline here with Stygian. We're gonna pick up one of 2 sirens and then one of the sharks, or preferably both of the sharks. Have them protect Tethys, maybe get a Prismal Dust out of Umbra, and then just incant a lot of times. I feel like is the straightforward plan for Stygian now.
We can definitely, if we get like with making of a morsel, we can pivot if we get like an early Crucible Collector though as our relentless killer. Like
Yeah.
yeah, we have other options.
That is the nice thing. We can pick up one of the 2 lifesteal boys to tank for Tethys instead of a shark pretty easily. And then we just leave that space open for morsels. We got options.
Yeah,
Let's begin, shall we?
hell yeah.
Ooh, these are good choices.
These are good choices.
What do you think?
I'm a little more partial towards Icicle here, I would say,
Okay.
but like it doesn't have much impact in the early game. Like definitely Tempered Talisman will help us out more early. But like there's some cool, if we get the other relic that makes cards cost 0, we wouldn't even need an offering token anymore. We would just keep frosting and then getting for free those big offering cards.
Yeah, I'm a little hesitant to pick up things like Icicle Fracture because of discard synergies you want to pick up in this clan, namely Frenzied Swarm. But I
That is
feel
a good
like,
point.
and the other thing is if you take double draw, you end up a lot of the times just freezing too many cards. But I think we can handle all of those things and just grab Icicle Fracture here. Basically, it's probably good with a few negatives potentially, whereas Tempered Talisman is pure
Tempered Talisman
good.
is obviously only positive, right? Like when does +1 magic power hurt you, right?
When you're Hellhorned.
Oh, because you're trying to
Yeah,
like,
branding right for 8
yeah.
hurts a little
Okay,
bit.
well,
But
when does it hurt you with this combination?
I don't think it can.
I don't think it can either.
I don't
If
think
it
it
does,
can.
don't make me feel stupid.
I'm just thinking about it. I think we go Icicle Fracture. Right?
Yeah, like even if we don't get like the big discard things, like it's still just It's not negative either, really. If we end up discarding the frozen cards, oh no.
Yeah, it's neutral, right? It's neutral.
Yeah.
I agree. And then I have my Tethys tier list for you. We'll talk about it here in a moment. Okay, we don't have to talk about it. We got Conduit. What do you think, Cranberry? You want to go Conduit here?
I mean, no, especially not right now.
But we do have Crypt Builder.
I honestly, and I've had runs recently where it has worked. Conduit Tethys can work, especially with the Siren buffs.
Yeah, I agree. I haven't had it.
We need the Sirens first, and really you only want like maybe one splash into it.
I think that one of the biggest no-nos I've learned in this game is picking Mark of Invasion with Frostbite Tethys.
Yeah, he's pretty fragile if you don't get... we don't have anything other than, what's them called?
Train Stewards.
The Train Stewards that go in front.
There's draws that save her, but it's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Like, rolling the dice. If we roll...
Especially with the Clergyman backup as well. Like, it's just going to be impossible to ever put her down on the first floor, basically.
And we did draw one of the acceptable draws, but if you roll incorrectly, you just die.
Mm-hmm.
It's like... I guess there were a lot of ways, but it's messy then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Do
just
you
play
want
this.
to go risky? Or actually, let's see what the Shade Splitters. I was going to say, if it's like a lifesteal, we can put it on top to catch up.
Ah, big brain.
Collector.
Big brain, big brain.
I've been trying to keep an eye out for that more lately.
That's a good idea. I'm just kind of autopiloting through the run. It's a good idea to talk out things like that.
It doesn't really matter because we got the Train Stewards as well that we could have put up there.
Nah, I wouldn't catch it though. Dazed.
Oh, they're dazed. I'm a genius.
You are a genius. You've saved the day. I think it's
saved
best.
the entire run.
Whole run saved. I think it's best to take Making of a Morsel here.
Put it on Tethys here?
Yeah, because the Train Steward dies perfectly. Well, we're risking like 2 damage. I think we just put 2 morsels on Tethys though. Right?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm sure we'll.
Oh yeah.
Get something to put in front. And even if not, like Tethys will survive now, like a way for those boys.
And there was also a 50-50 that, or it was like a 2 and 3 that we froze a Train Steward there as well.
Mm-hmm.
But
we have Guardian's Amulet if we need to save him too with that. So.
Yeah, we got a lot of outs here. 3, 6, 9. It's this is 15. 15.
Yeah.
So we could. I think it's.
You can sap them.
Yeah.
They will get to the pyre though and do 1 damage each. I mean, they can get to the pyre and do damage for each of them, right?
Yeah, it's like
you could go double lance and Train Steward, and then he dies. Tethys kills 1.
Yeah, and we kill. I'm thinking about trying to minimize damage taken as a whole. I've been trying to think more and more about this, trying to make sure we take as little damage as possible because Tethys will kill the boss.
You're thinking double lance top, and then Train Steward in front of Tethys here.
That is what I'm thinking, yeah. And then we sap these boys. It's a risky play.
That sounds pretty good actually, yeah, because that will guarantee that all 5 of them go up, don't attack, and then get wiped out by the pyre. So I like that play. It's pretty cool.
It's just it's kind of risky, but I think that identifying lines like this where you can end up taking 0 is typically worth it. I think so. Now, an interesting thing actually is I think it's a little better to play Shade Splitter here.
Get it out of the hand. I mean, if we
yeah, no matter what, if we miss it, we still kill him, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes we hit like a 5 health morsel that rebel morsels, whatever. But sometimes we hit like a 5 health morsel that tanks, and he gets to kill one of these as well. Or I guess he will get to kill one of these anyway. It's an interesting one, right? I think it's interesting to try and minimize damage taken. We probably don't want to mess around with this though.
I agree. We definitely want to. Probably double lance the 2 front boys, and then I don't know. You can Shade Splitter again.
Yeah, or we could
go single lance, Making Morsel.
Yeah, and then plan to just sap this floor, and I think Tethys will handle it.
That seems pretty good to me.
I think Tethys handled it. What are we drawing? Frozen Lance, Shade Splitter. So we end up taking 4. I wonder if we end up taking more damage for playing it like this. I think we take similar damage. Because yeah, if we protected Tethys, we would have taken the 2, and then I think like 3 of these would have survived. So similar damage. It's not super important. It's just I've been thinking about it more and more lately. So yeah, I think it's single lance, Making of a Morsel, right?
Yeah, we have at least 1 more lance coming up next round.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we're playing the amulet anyway, right?
I think so. We'll have to look at it and see. Have to see what we get here. So currently Tethys gets hit one round and dies. If we amulet, it'll be 1 damage, Tethys kills here. And then it's, what, 3 damage, so Tethys kills here. It's 5, 1, 3, and 5 is... Okay, so Tethys actually doesn't even hit chains if we play Guardian's Amulet here.
So double lance splitter it again?
Yeah, and then and that's just the win. That's just plenty. 5, right? Because 5, if we double lance, and then it's 97, which means Tethys hits.
He gets a third hit in if you put a shade splitter in front, and then I think he'll die to frost probably.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he'll die to frost anyway. What is it? It's 20? Probably not.
Oh yeah, it's a I know that.
Oh wait, but we have the Crypt Builder in hand, right? We kill him off of this.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
There you go. I mean, it seemed right. It's interesting, I think, to slow down and think about things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it probably doesn't matter that much. May as well, right? Go super analytical here. I think this is the offering token, no doubt.
Yeah, I agree.
One
thing I was thinking about too, actually, here, I don't know if you noticed there in that combat, but we ended up freezing a lot of our big offering cards.
Mm-hmm.
If we get something like Frenzy, it'll actually be kind of a cool combo where we're freezing all of our offerings and then we discard them all at once there with that.
Yeah, you're right. That seems pretty solid. I think I like... It's kind of close, but I think I like... No, I think I like Space Prism more here.
It's close to Space Prism, leans a little more towards the morsel plan, which is still not concrete, but I can imagine scenarios where that one little extra space will be pretty useful with whatever we do with our Stygian setup.
Yeah, just basically this lets us feed morsels more, no matter how you slice it, right? Morsel Miner's good always. I think it's best to pick this.
I like it.
Alright. And then, pretty sure since we're not spell weakness, I think we just go to the Stygian banner, wherever it is, and it is with the Steel Shop. We just go here.
What are we looking for? Hot Shark?
Honestly, anything. I will take basically any unit out of this that isn't one of the 2 totems.
Okay.
I actually think that, I've been thinking about this a lot, since the buffs to the Sirens, I think that every single Stygian unit is really powerful. Quick, incant, plus 10.
I mean, some of them do actually like quick. I was about to make fun of them, but like...
Yeah, Gold Kalia with quick is solid. These are both really good.
I would lean more towards Siren between the 2 right now, but like I can see us trying to pivot into spell weakness here.
It's not even that.
It really hinges on what we get on our next upgrade with Tethys, because we can miss the spell weakness hit on him.
Yeah, but like I also think we lean towards Siren. The reason that I would lean towards Icy Sylphite here is because Quick is in the shop instead of Multi-Strike. And so we could give Icy Sylphite Quick plus 10, and then she just kind of chills, right? Bottom floor.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
I think if we go with Siren, there's a chance we go for Conduit Tethys instead of Spell Weakness Sweep Boy.
Yeah.
So we do need a way to kill backline. That's one thing we're lacking quite a bit right now.
I
we would need
think
a Hot Shark. We would need something.
Yeah. I think that this early it's fine to grab Siren, honestly, because the other big thing is Icy Sylphite does not do a great job of tanking for Tethys in the next 2 combats.
That is true. Pretty low base stats.
In the long term, Icy Sylphite might be the better pickup, but in the short term, I think Siren is better.
Mm-hmm.
What's
your optimal? What's your ideal upgrades on Siren here from the shop?
It's like probably Multi-Strike, and then honestly probably Multi-Strike plus 25.
Yeah, I think I've tried Multi-Strike and then plus 5, plus 10, and it still worked for me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. The second one is just Multi-Strike, right?
Mm-hmm. Multi-Strike seems pretty important.
Like incant gain armor is okay, and like we might want to just give her a plus 10 here.
You think so?
Yeah, it makes the 45 health enemies a lot cleaner for the early game, and since we're picking her as a short-term pickup.
That makes sense to me.
And then, like, hopefully, ideally she's not going to be our main tank, right? Ideally we pick up a Shark to put in front of her now.
Yeah.
I guess this does kind of close off the Gorger path a little bit in my mind, though. Ugh.
Well, a cool synergy here is that if we use a lot of like cheap morsel generation cards, we can play those cards on the floor that Siren's on to incanter and then feed them on the morsel floor.
That's true. But I feel like she doesn't do, like, sitting her on a floor alone, she doesn't do a ton, and I feel like if we're gorging something, it's probably to put in front of Tethys.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this trial is bad.
Yeah, our units have pretty low HP, so giving them
And
+4 will tear apart our siren. Not to mention the fact that when we incant her, that big strong man's gonna also get incanted.
yeah. Notice that this dude has like a little Witcher medallion on his cloak here.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that.
And definitely looks like Geralt's little wolf necklace, right?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think that it's Geralt?
I wonder. Take off the mask, High Priest. High Priest, or are you really High Priest of Rivia? I think we don't take the trial.
I mean, yeah. Like we're kind of already screwed in this combat if you look at it, right? Like
Right.
we already have Sweet Boy against Frost Tethys, so that's bad.
What we're gonna aim to do here is we're just gonna aim to have Siren of the Sea kill the boss, which we can do
Yeah.
pretty easily, I think. Pretty sure we just set ourselves top floor here.
What was middle floor the downgrade size?
Not bottom floor.
Okay, I can see middle floor too.
It-
But I guess against this boss it doesn't do much, I guess, right? Because
yeah.
my philosophy is usually try to set up Tethys bottom or mid, because that way the frostbite does damage as enemies move up. But
Right. But in this situation, I think that top floor is better because it gives us one more round of free incants for Siren,
Yeah.
and it's 25. It's 40 damage already between these two in a single round. So as long as we get like 2 incants by the time that they're up there, or 1 morsel, he'll die anyway, and we just have to worry about the foot soldier, which I guess we can't do anything about.
yeah,
Oh, we can actually. I think that if what we may want to do here is probably. Right,
set
so
up mid, then Frozen Lance him when he's on the top floor.
no, I'm actually thinking we're gonna want to put Train Steward. No, because Frostbite triggers at the end of the round. Yeah, maybe you're right. Actually, maybe set up mid is correct then. I think you're right. Good idea.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to opt for Frozen Lance to incant and then a Train Steward for some extra beef, or do you want to go with the making of a morsel? I'm more partial to the morsel, I think. But
I think the morsel is better as well.
yeah.
I think giving her that +5 is solid.
Mhm.
And then we freeze one of these as well. It's like a 50-50 on the collector here, I think. Well, a little worse than a 50-50, but, you know. And now I think we play the Train Steward for that little more beef.
Yeah, having him as a frontline tank here seems pretty cool.
I
You have
also-
to lance that collector so he doesn't get away.
Now here's a hot take for you. I think that it's better to incant this floor so that the Train Steward dies cleanly instead of living at 1.
You know, I like it, and I like getting the incants too, so I am A-okay with this.
I think overall this incant is a net positive, and then, we froze the wrong card.
Not a big deal.
Yeah, hopefully we don't
Do you think we
take 5.
can get... No, I was going to say, no, we cannot. Never mind. I was going to say, can we somehow get, what's her name, strong enough to one-shot the big boy? That way Tethys can kill the backline. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. But I think we still like I think we just incant and then we chump this with morsel.
We definitely incant. We're netting more. Oh, yo,
That's right.
Fantastic.
Great pickup.
We are netting more though by incanting there than we are because we're gaining 2 life and it's getting 1 attack.
Yeah, good point. I think it's best to just let this rebel morsel die, right? Let it take the hit.
Yeah.
And then I think that I'm pretty sure that she'll kill High Priest for us. I think that her stat line is about good enough here. 32,
It's not as
31.
close.
It's 5 rounds, so she's not quite there, but she is close. Like 1 more round of morsels will be plenty. I think we just triple morsel here.
Yep.
Double
What
morsel.
do you think of the line of if we had instead fed morsels to Tethys with the goal of making it so that he can survive 1, maybe 2 sweep attacks?
I think that line is a little more inconsistent. I forgot to account for the foot soldier. This is an easy thing to fix actually by just playing Crypt Builder.
Yeah, you knock it back and we kill it, and
Yeah.
the fight goes much easier.
Much smoother. I think that line is okay, but
I think it's like a last-ditch effort sort of thing.
yeah, we had a better way we could get there. But what we could have done there effectively is we could have tried to have played out the most cards we could on our first turn, and then tried to have Icicle Fracture freeze the Siren so that we could give Tethys our first morsels. But it's just like a 1 in 3. The heck? Ice Storm, you're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, this is supposed to be Ancient Synergy.
Wait a minute. That doesn't sound right either.
I mean, so like we're talking about not having a good answer for backline.
Mhm.
Ice Storm kinda does it with one, +10 and holdover. It's
Yeah.
pretty close.
It's solid. I think that this card is hard to go wrong with. It's not gonna be a bad idea to pick up Spell Weakness Sweep on Tethys if it's offered.
Hmm.
And even if we don't, right, it's still fine. I had a run, I think, pretty recently where one of my plan was actually to just apply Spell Weakness through cards.
How'd that go?
Horribly. Really bad. But I removed Consume from that apply to Spell Weakness to everyone card. It was awful.
I think my mentality with like cards that apply spell weakness is that their design is to help you kill heavies. They're not meant to be used as your like units. Units kill bosses with spell weakness. Cards kill heavies with spell weakness.
Yeah, I was thinking for some sort of jank consistency, you could try remove Consume and then hold over on the Spell Weakness Apply to card, and then just hold over like Crystallis and kill everything. But it's it's just really rough if you're doing that, right? I think
it does seem pretty rough.
we're picking Ice Storm, right? Although, actually, real quick, you want to think about Titan's Gratitude with three offering cards in the deck?
That's pretty tempting too when you say that.
Yeah.
But it's what are we using it for, right? Like,
I don't think it's good personally.
I think if we had spell weakness Tethys, it'd be maybe better for killing heavies. Like, it would make me feel a lot better about our odds of using it to kill heavies.
Yeah, but I think Ice Storm is still better.
Yeah.
When you think about it, right? If there's 2 spell weakness on an enemy, this will do. I guess this will do 90, and then the Crypt Builder will do 60, so it's 150. But Ice Storm does 155.
Yeah.
With just a +10. No, that doesn't have a +10.
And then you don't have to worry about the discarding either.
Yeah, I think we should go Ice Storm. Locking it in. I like your point too about having it kill backline. What the guy? Look at all these shitty uncommons. Give me good common cards. Gem Trove. Crucible extension. What do we do with this?
Nothing.
Nothing. I mean, what if we pick Perils for the potential?
I think the cool line with Gem Trove is taking it and then hoping that we get the Wingless Angel event or whatever, the Wingless Blacksmith, and just tossing it to him.
Okay.
Like a 4-cost card being reduced to 0 cost and then having another upside with that effect is, I think, pretty good. But that's a long shot. It's obviously not a good plan.
Right. Now I want to offer a potential secondary option we could go for. Now this is. Let me take you through Hyrule Land, aka Magical Christmas Land.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you probably know what I'm gonna say, right?
You're gonna say Perils of Production strategy, or like Ember Drain strategy with Incant.
No, I'm gonna say we pick Perils and then we go to every possible Umbra banner and find Shadow Siege because we have the Icicle Fracture. We can freeze Shadow Siege until we draw Space Prism and Perils on the same turn, and then we can play Shadow Siege.
That sounds fun.
Right? And the other thing is Perils on its own isn't that bad of a card.
And I think it's not bad in this deck because we do have a decent number of morsels. All we have to do is just play it on a morsel. We get an incant out of the whole thing, right? As long as the morsel's on the floor with it.
And
I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, and also sometimes this is just like an incant, and we just take the Ember Drain 2 to play a card that saves the game. I've clicked it. Because, in the worst cases, it's not that bad, and this opens us up to some crazy fun stuff. Now, here's the big question.
Do we need... I mean, we need multi-strike on the Siren, right?
Right.
But we also need Shark, and I think Shark is a little more important between the two.
Agree, because there's a limited amount of time where we can see Stygian banners.
And I feel like... Do you feel like we're strong enough to kill Daedalus right now? I honestly do think it's kind of close.
It is. No, yeah, wait, yeah, we are for sure. Because imagine you compare it based on that last combat, and it's like no way. But compare it where Siren of the Sea has 40 health and Tethys gets 5 hits in, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay.
And we can just I think we're definitely strong enough. It's just gonna be. It's not even double barrel, so we're not gonna take like a bad bomb that kills us. I think that we're fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna go.
I would say we take right path then and look for. I mean, we get a free artifact too, which is lovely. But
Yeah.
I think
I actually don't hate Light's Gift here.
Yeah, we're setting up top floor. Having the days is pretty nice because
It does become useless if we pick up Spell Weakness Tethys. But
it also becomes useless if we pick up Hot Shark and we try to plan on setting up top floor then too.
yeah, it's not that great. It's mostly just a good pickup for Daedalus, come to think of it. Because after this, we're hopefully not going to need it anymore.
I mean, Precious Plating is also just a good pickup because it'll make it so that way we don't have to worry about leaking at all. Like, we will not die to leaks.
I think Precious Plating is better. Actually. It's fun to think about this card, and then every time I think about it, I go, no, this isn't good here.
If our the issue is our potential plan, or one of our potential plans is to use Hot Shark as a tank. Light's Gift doesn't work well with that, so.
Yeah, and like it's just, I think we're gonna end up moving Tethys off of the top 4 because, like you said earlier, right? We want more space for Tethys's effects to take effect. I'm gonna take Precious Plating.
Okay.
Click. All right, baby, give us a shark. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah! There we go. That's pretty sweet.
That's just good. Now he does, against this Seraph, he does require Endless. You can get away with no Endless on either of the other Seraphs, but this one needs Endless.
Do we take Petty Theft? I like Petty Theft here a lot because we don't have any targeted backline damage right now.
That's true.
But it does need an upgrade for it to be useful later. And the first card getting a damage upgrade is Ice Storm. So I don't know how soon we can put an upgrade on it, right?
That's a good point as well. It's like the thing is,
have you gotten the achievement yet for using Petty Theft to open that those 2 chests?
No, I have not actually.
This could be our chance.
This could be our chance. That's a good point. It's a good point. Heaven's Gold has won me so many runs.
I haven't used it that much, but I mean, I could, see it. I can definitely see it. When you get to that last shop after getting the 400 gold trial, and all the shops are just garbage, you just go, I'd rather have the 40 pyre damage or whatever, right?
Yeah. Well, even if you look at it right now, I think at 225 it'll give us 22. So our pyre is gonna do.
Wow, it doesn't round up.
I don't think it rounds up, but I'm not 100%. It's gonna do 42 or 43 damage, and like if we basically
pretty cool.
Yeah, every single heavy that goes by is only going to do 2, and then we get more money. And you basically you think about it in terms of breakpoints, and you can effectively, even in the worst case, right, where you're like, oh yeah, I cannot kill double heavies. This relic is like, okay, so if a 190 health heavy goes through, he dies in 2 rounds, right? And it's like if you bank up enough gold, and then it's like, oh, instead of taking 50, I just take 20, and you can just tank it.
You have convinced me here.
Right.
I think that, when you talk about the fact that it can help kill heavies, that's a really compelling argument to me.
Like the counter argument there is like just don't leak heavies, which is potentially something we can reach with a setup like this.
We're gonna need 1 sweep though on Tethys to prevent heavy leaking.
Right.
We need to apply Frostbite to both of them.
It's
and then,
it really is just like if we get spell weakness on Tethys, this is worse, and if we don't, this is way better.
I like taking it still, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
it's that or the Petty Theft, but, like, I can see there's a good argument for both there. But I like this, because it feels safer.
Yeah, it's just, like, it's always good, right? Petty Theft is eventually going to reach a point where we're just like, yeah, I guess this is still in our deck, but, like,
and then also, against Seraph, it's just, like, it's a torch.
Yeah, it's basically just a torch, exactly. You just remove it by then, right? Similar to Wickless Tycoon. But I really think that Heaven's Gold is out of control. I think it's really powerful.
This seems like a bottom setup to me here.
You think so?
Like mid floor is scary. There's a bomb. We have more room on bottom. We can put Titan and Tethys.
There's a decent case to be made, I guess, for just like splitting Shark and Tethys and Siren.
That is true, because that means we can't feed them. You make an excellent point there as well. I didn't think about that. Yeah. If we do put them all together, until we find Space Prison, we have no room for morsels.
Yeah, and I think that this way is just a little bit better. We get a little more out of the Siren overall, and we get to feed Tethys a morsel or 2.
I like that.
I think this is the way. I also am a big fan of you effectively extend your combat against this boss by 2 rounds by putting your boss killing floor up top.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's worth it to play the Perils and get the Shade Splitter out.
Yeah, he'll get eaten, so yeah.
Yeah. And it's just wondering if it's worth it in terms of Icicle Fracture, right? But I think you're right. Oh, yeah.
I suppose. Yeah, no, you're right, because, there's a play there because we're getting the Siren next turn. And we could potentially be losing an incant trigger by
However, with this payout, it was just extremely correct. We got a damage shield morsel on Tethys.
I think I don't know about you, but I think the right play here is we'll put down Siren first.
Mm-hmm.
then we Ice Storm, and then we hope to hopefully kill the bomb first, and then we try to hit Daedalus with a Crypt Builder.
Yeah, there's a world where this goes really wrong, but we'd have to lose 5 coin flips, and I'm feeling pretty good
Well,
today.
we need to lose like what, 4 coin flips because we need to hit it twice, or I don't know.
No, even if we miss all, if we hit 4 times, we still kill it with the Crypt Builder, right? Yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. And it's probably better to Crypt Builder here.
Yeah. The sap does nothing to him right now.
Correct.
There's no way we're gonna keep playing saps on him.
It's true. Now we can just chill with it. Alright, I think we have this combat for sure.
I agree.
It's a shame we didn't get like 1 more health on Tethys, because then Tethys could have taken 2 rounds off of Daedalus, which would have been pretty sweet. However,
He's got the damage shield, so he'll be
yeah, it's fine. We're cruising here. Just gonna kind of autopilot through this combat from here on. How you feeling about this run, Cranberry?
It feels strong now, but I can see us stalling.
Yeah.
And then the deck, this exact same deck makes its way up to Seraph and gets crushed.
I think that this deck, we're very close, is what I would say. I think that all we really need, this is a good position to be in, because I think that all we actually need on this run is a few card upgrades. I think we need to give multi-strike to the Siren, and we need to give plus 25 endless to the Shark, and I think we can win this off of that. Which is a very strong position to be in, because then we can just focus on that and then power out removals to make the deck super consistent. Which is a solid position.
I'm not 100% convinced that that's enough, but like I can also be, A, wrong, and then B, oh, I know, I forgot about the money. You're right. The money is a cool thing too. But we need to spend a lot of money on those upgrades, so we might end up crippling our Pirates in the process.
Yeah, I think that with Heaven's Gold and Precious Plating, we should have enough power to handle whatever they're gonna throw at us. She's looking okay, but as we pick up some more, as we pick up enhancements to allow us to play more spells in a turn effectively, she's gonna get stronger and stronger. And we can also try to fish artifacts for a multi-strike artifact, or not multi-strike, a double incant artifact.
So I think almost no matter what. I mean, do we take Conduit right now?
No, I don't think so.
Shop? Okay.
It's like maybe, but we're gonna be taking it to play like an extra few Frozen Lances a turn. I think that it's fine. I think we're fine without it, but
I concur. I think we're better. I think we're better off with if we get Conduit or extra Frostbite. I think the Frostbite will serve us better. And then if we get the Sweep, I think we would maybe take Sweep just to really make sure backlines get killed here.
I think so. But the real plan is just get Shadow Siege in the next one. These are 3 really good cards.
Shroud Spike doesn't seem amazing right now, but like
even in this run, if we just Shroud Spike a Morsel Miner for 6, that's plus 30. Even if it doesn't trigger.
6.
You just make the of a morsel free.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But I
thought you meant X6. I'm like, how are we getting? Oh, I guess we also have we have the perils, so never mind. We could actually get a pretty big,
it's possible, and we have the Icicle Fracture. Oh man, it's not actually that bad when you talk about it like that. So first thing we should look at here, we should consider our Fel. It's Spell Shield Fel. That's good. That's probably the easiest one. What do you think here? What are you thinking?
I mean, if we're looking short term, if it is Spell Shield Fel, Blazing Bolts and Forever Consumed, not the best.
Yeah, but like, we answer Spell Shield Fel fine, I think.
Yeah, I agree. And we also, once we set up, we'll kill the statues pretty quickly, which is normal damage. So I'm not too worried about them, blocking. Like it obviously blocks Forever Consumed and can potentially absorb a Blazing Bolt or 2. But
I think that the only reason to pick Shroud Spike would be to see how good it can be outside of being used on a Gorge unit, which is honestly probably pretty solid, because I still think that spiking a Lifesteal Morsel or a Morsel Miner for any amount probably wins you the game. Like giving a 100/100 Siren of the Sea 10 Lifesteal probably wins you the game, right? But you have to hit a Lifesteal Morsel.
Yeah, that's true. And I think like we have also a pretty cool option to try to freeze morsels when we don't have Shroud Spike, right?
Yeah.
We can be like trying to
wow,
we can play making of a morsel for 0, whatever, empty our hand, and then freeze the morsel miner and wait for Shroud Spike to come around.
You're right. And then like to go even further than that, right? We can utilize Icicle Fracture to freeze Shroud Spike, and we could duplicate this, and we could put out like 2 morsels. Like, you would freeze 2 rubble morsels, and then freeze a morsel miner, and just triple spike all of that.
You know, this sounds kind of cool.
It sounds really cool. It sounds really hard to pull off, but like if you do it right.
I think we can have a setup that it might work for. But we need multi-strike on on Siren ASAP.
But we have a really nice safety net though, where like if this doesn't work out quickly, we still have these 2 to just handle everything.
That is true.
Yeah,
I'm down to try it.
Yeah, I'm down to try it as well. I think that one of these is probably the safer pickup, but this is fun.
Yeah.
I think it's these are interesting, right? Because if we're doing that spike plan, we could just do it on Crucible Warden instead. But how do we fit that on?
Yeah, we don't have enough room.
We could maybe
we're trying to go Crucible and then Siren and Tethys on the same floor. Like that seems.
Do you think it's worth it to take a space enhancement for this?
We have the Space Prism, right? So that's something to keep in mind.
And if
we could go. I did say in the beginning before we could, we can try to have an incant floor separate from our Gorge floor, right? We can go we could go Hot Shark with Siren behind it, and then just play all our spells there, and then put the morsels on the top floor with Crucible Warden and Tethys behind.
Right. It sounds.
I just don't like Crucible Warden to begin with, though.
I don't hate him.
I don't like him that much.
It's just Yeah, when he's not your whole plan, he's not going to solo kill Seraph like Crucible Collector can, but he can act pretty well in this sort of a setup where we make him our tank for Tethys. But it feels weird, I think, to do that when Siren of the Sea is going to act as because I feel like a really solid pick is, I think the Shark is the solid pick here, because you can just Shark Siren.
Yeah, we're already incanting that floor hard right now, right?
Yeah.
We can, if we go, if we're going for our big morsel spike plan, I think I do like size upgrade here, because we just pick a 6 size floor. We go Shark in front, Siren mid, Tethys in the back, and then just put that one morsel down and spike it big.
I think that actually, if we're picking Shark, basically,
we can't put Shark in front then.
Well, we can just not. If we're gonna go for size, we should take Crucible Warden, I think, because I think he'll do better. In theory, like in the hypothetical here, if we do this and we get everything just right, we'll spike for probably. It's not unreasonable to expect a spike for like 10 to 12 energy, which is 24 triggers of damage shield on this guy, which is 8 free rounds against Seraph plus whatever we spike. Basically, if we pull it off, we just win. If we take Crucible Warden. But the question really is, do we need to? And I think the answer is I don't know. It's a weird one.
I don't know. The game plan I had before seeing these units was to
pick Shadow Siege.
Not pick Shadow Siege. My plan was to the idea I thought was Morsel Miner or Lifesteal Spike on Siren when we had it with multi strikes. That way it was just 1v1ing Seraph, which is not the best plan either, if I'm being honest. But
we can also skip this, right? We can just not do it and say that the 2 space for morsels is more important and is better, right? And then we don't pick a space upgrade and we just grab energy probably, which is also reasonable.
Honestly, I think that might be just better.
I also kind of think it's simpler, right?
Yeah, it's simpler, and I think it's we don't need these units. Adding more units in the deck means that it might take longer to draw Siren. The sooner we get Siren out, the sooner we incant, right?
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a skip after thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then we're gonna just grab energy, right?
Energy here, probably card draw next, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how we're looking. Okay, interesting. It's a weird line. Very strange. Now you want to go here to pick up Shadow Siege, right?
Well, I want to go there for the magic shop.
Yeah, and
the vortex. But the 10 gold for free will be pretty cool, I guess.
Shadow Eater. You may not have seen it last night. You noticed something different about Shadow Eater?
It has won a game.
It has won a game. He carried a run.
Pick it up at the very end. It carried a run.
He carried a run. He tanked for a Reform Rector.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was real weird.
Was it reforming the morsels that you were feeding to him?
Yeah, it was reforming morsels to feed to him, and I was reforming morsels to feed to Allied Construct on the top floor.
That's pretty cool.
And then this will definitely be on the YouTube at some point. I'll give you a taste if you're watching this video, but it's going to be a little while out. In one of the craziest moments I think I've ever seen in my life playing this game, I drew Shadow Eater and Allied Construct together so I couldn't play them, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to die because these Shadewings are going to come up and kill my Allied Construct. And then I drew Shadow Eater in the final round, and he just
He's chump.
yeah, no, he came in and he was able. I had enough space on the floor. He blocked the damage and then ate a morsel and killed everything and then peaced out.
Awesome.
I've never seen anything like it. It was the smartest play I've ever seen in video games. I think we skipped this.
I had a run where it was it was like the unholy trinity. It was, I think, Shadow Eater and the nerfed Sap Totem.
Oh
And
god!
I don't remember what else, but it won.
That sounds awful.
I remember now. It was triple Frost Tethys, Shadow Eater, and then the Sap Boy, and I just put them all on the same floor. Just gave them like one morsel a turn to kill backline and keep them not dead. And then I think I had a permafrosted double stacked Furnace Tap that I duplicated at the Hellvent and gave it all to Tethys on the Relentless Combat.
Well, that sounds actually incredible. Just how did you ever afford to play Shadow Eater and that Sap Totem?
I think I got lucky and just drew them on different turns.
Ah, there you go. This is a skip, right?
I mean, Crucible Collector is worth considering. We were thinking about Warden before, and I like Collector more than Warden.
But I think that if we don't take Warden, we don't take Collector here.
I agree.
Same problems.
Yeah.
Alright, let's peep this real quick. Double stack? What are we looking for here? I guess we're looking for a +10 on Ice Storm.
That would be useful.
I think we want
to interest you in double stack though on Perils of Production.
That's a good point. 4 Rage for 4 Ember Drain. It's a good way to lose the run. I like that. I think we want a -1 making of a morsel. We want to be very choosy with our spending here.
I agree with this.
But I think it is worth it to roll because +10. Actually, before we do that, click this. I don't think we go Conduit here, right?
I would believe we go Chillwind.
Yeah, it's worth considering going Conduit at the next one because the difference between 20 and 40 Frostbite is very small in my opinion, but...
What's double?
Yeah, but like you kill at around the same levels. I think we clear 2 Train Stewards out of this.
Yes.
We can then leave the other 2 in and just like probably pull out Shade Splitter, Frozen Lance at equal rates. And I think we should roll this. I guess it's not as important. Maybe we just do this and leave.
What? Yeah, I like 1 Frozen Lance buff, right? What what did we have for double stack targets? They're pretty bad. It was like Guardian's Amulet.
Yeah, it's Guardian's Amulet and Perils of Production.
Not great.
I think that rolling this for another -1 to make this free and maybe finding a +10 here is solid.
Yeah, I like that.
I think it's worth the 6 damage.
Maybe we get something really cool, like holdover on a good, like on the one morsel miner, or making of a morsel.
Right, and worth noting as well, we already missed, we've missed our breakpoint. 58 is the breakpoint here to kill a heavy if it walks up in 2 rounds, so it doesn't matter too much how much we spend now. And I think we just put a -1 and move on here.
Do we have a single card that consumes in this deck? I don't think so, right?
Frozen Lance. Yeah, Shroud Spike.
Oh, Shroud Spike.
I don't think it's worth it though.
Yeah, I agree.
And then Space Prism also I don't think is worth it.
In this deck, I also agree. Not really worth it. If we need it, we need like a space maybe.
I think we can put another consume here though.
I like that.
Or how do you feel about consuming a Crypt Builder?
I prefer lances normally. But like we are. I don't know. It's weird.
It's a big 3 clunky card that we don't really want to draw too often. Whereas Frozen Lance, at least we can play 3 of these to incant with.
That's true. You make a good point.
But then again,
I would actually argue that like we probably do want it on Frozen Lance because we are gonna often just play them for free, and then we don't really even want them in the deck.
That's true.
The Crypt Builder upgrade we'll just never use it because there's a good chance we'll just never play crypt builders to begin with.
That's a good point. I think we're probably going to want to remove those crypt builders pretty soon.
I would remove the train sewers before removing them, I think, but I don't know. That's weird.
I think this trial is absolutely fine. I think this is probably the easiest trial in the game.
Yeah, like worst case scenario, you let them walk up and they do less damage than the rage
Yeah.
invasion.
The main problem is if you're setting up middle floor, sometimes they'll walk up as like you'll kill 2 of them on accident and not be able to wipe them all. I think this is...
We can kill them all very easily.
Yeah, I think we can just put the shark up here, right?
Yeah, I would.
We lose out on morsels.
argument. Maybe there's an argument for mid floor. If you go mid floor,
We can't put Tethys up here.
What's that?
We wouldn't be able to put Tethys down then, unless we put her behind.
Mid. Oh, okay.
Right?
Wait, why not?
Because she'll die.
At mid floor? I forgot we can't put them together.
Yeah. If we're putting them together, we may as well put them top floor, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so then we can avoid damage, probably. He'll die anyway, eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the way to go. He's pretty weak right now overall, but it's okay because he doesn't have to be too powerful. Solid. Vapor Funnel would probably be the best thing we could find here. That's a shame.
We need to get that collector somehow. There's got to be a way.
Alright, we can...
There's no way.
There's a way.
Really?
Yeah. Do you care about missing Siren of the Sea on this floor?
I'm confused how we get past the 9-2.
So we play Siren, and then we play a morsel, and then we put Perils on the morsel behind her, and then crit build.
Okay.
It's just...
that's worth it?
Is it? I guess the question becomes, do you think that these two can handle the boss? Which boss is it?
Actually, is it the whip guy? It's the whip guy, I think.
I think it might be the whip guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is. Thoughtbinder.
I don't know the names.
Thoughtbinder.
It's tempting, but I don't think they'll be able to do it. If I had to guess, I'd say that they need Siren to help. Siren doesn't even die though, right? That's how Siren still lives through the combat.
She'll live, and the other interesting thing is then we're guaranteeing a freeze on Shroud Spike, so then we can just spike her for whatever we want.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, I think it's a worthy risk, right? Mm-hmm. Kind of awkward, but it's maybe fine. Too bad we don't have a movement card.
And we're at 106 health. We'll be okay.
Yeah. This is weird though.
How so?
Because if we play anything other than Crypt Builder first, the Clipped Reflector lives. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We miss an incant. That's not a big deal.
Yeah. I think we
miss a single incant.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we Shade Splitter up here, right? Mm-hmm. And then we play... It's real weird. I think we miss all 3 incants, right? Because we have to Shade Splitter on a different floor, and then... Or I guess we...
Well, I guess we can get one. If we Shade Splitter and Perils on we can't Perils on a different floor.
No. I think we miss all 3, but it's still fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's still fine. Although she'll be dropping pretty low. She'll be dropping to 1 health. This is maybe not a worth risk. As I'm starting to look at it here.
You know what?
What are our draws?
You on this, because I now it's starting to get a little scary.
Yeah, if the big thing is that the shark is not going to be able to neutralize backliners, and we're taking a money trial anyway. I think it's okay to just play it safe, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Although I do like money. It's exciting at least, right? Let's just play it safe. I'm locking it in.
Okay.
It was a fun thought, though. I think we should still play it out like this, though, just to freeze the Shroud Spike and kill that thing.
Yeah.
Alright. It's interesting when the game offers us lines like that are like, yeah, we could do this, but should we? I don't know. I always find those fun to think about. Mm-hmm. I think was this 15?
We can get the guaranteed frozen morsel here, I believe. Or not? No, we're 1 short. Never mind.
We can do a 50-50 on it, though. Which is fine.
I like that.
And I think that it's... best to -9. I think it's best to have our shark die. No, wait, why should we?
Yeah, I was gonna say, why not just preserve his life for a little bit longer, right?
You're right. Yeah, there's no reason to actually, because he's not endless.
Mhm.
He gets 4 attack. Easy 50-50? Ah. Too bad.
Next time.
Next time, yeah, next one. I like Crypt Builder Frozen Lance here.
Yeah.
Just save the shark more health. Double incant. All is well. Perfect freeze. Exactly what we want to freeze there, of course, is Train Steward. But yeah, we have a free making of a morsel.
A true champion. do we just spike him here?
I think so, right? I think we should sap too. Why not?
Yeah.
It's a shame it doesn't go on Siren of the Sea, but it is just raw stats, right? There's no one has multi-strike, so it's the same outcome no matter what you do.
And it makes Shark live a little longer, which is nice as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes him live
Like
a
a
lot
lot
longer.
longer.
Yeah. And we're gonna get to see Heaven's Gold finally prove itself here.
How do you feel about putting multi-strike on Shark?
Terrible. Absolutely awful.
How many spells can we play here while still keeping this the same?
What is it? You're at 90, so it's 44. You're 94. 120, 132. So we can play 4 spells.
So all of them. All right.
Yeah. So all of them. Yeah. Oh, and even higher because of these frozen lances and 1 lifesteal. This combat's over.
Yeah.
Good. Multi-strike on the Siren and Endless on the Shark is all we need now. If we get those, I think this run is guaranteed to win.
Multi-strike the Shark.
it's crazy. Why would we? We shouldn't. It's not possible. We can't. Oh, he's back.
I knew he'd come back.
Yeah. He always comes back. Alright, that was pretty good. I think that our best line is just to put multi-strike on her, and then after all the spike nonsense, we just have Endless Shark move up. But it is hard to find those 2 specific pickups. Hey, there's Glacial Seal here.
No. I only see 2 cards.
We're incanting a lot.
I only see 2 cards.
Frenzied Swarm's okay, but I don't love it.
What'd you say?
Frenzied Swarm is okay, but I don't love it.
Yeah, we were talking before about how it's not great with the Icicle, and then we kind of mentioned how we're freezing a lot of big offering cards, so it's not terrible either.
Yeah, and we also, but we're now freezing all the morsels and spikes.
That is true.
I think it's an incorrect choice. And then there's this guy. I don't think he's good.
He is the cutest card, though, in the game.
That's Big Sledge.
Nah.
I think we skip this.
Yeah.
With certainty.
Feast is weird.
It's not good.
Yeah.
It is bad. I don't hate... Okay. I don't hate...
Prison Retrieval?
I don't hate Ember Cache here either, actually.
Oh, yeah. Ember Cache makes sense. We're trying to play a lot of spells. We play it, it puts 3 more spells in the deck.
Yeah, I don't hate either of
pretty
these. I think Ember Cache is better, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And the energy for the spikes is good as well.
We could, like, when not having either, we could permafrost the embers.
Yeah.
To try to, like, get a big spike turn.
Yeah. I think Right Path is better here.
What do you want to Hellvent?
The spike.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then we can remove 2 bad cards and we get a little more money for our Find Me, Endless, and Multi-Strike fund.
This makes sense to me.
Yeah, I think it's right, and then probably left is our next 3 paths, and then we'll see where we are.
You know, we'll see. We get everything we need from this merchant here. If we get really lucky, but
that would be,
you know,
it would be very fortunate. I honestly think that the Crypt Builders are up next, or maybe the Frozen Lances.
I don't know. I don't like. What are the Train Stewards doing right now?
Nothing, but like, you're just playing.
Yeah, but the other ones are at least spells for our Incant.
Yeah, like you don't just play Crypt Builders. For 3
Yeah,
energy.
that's true. That is true.
It's like maybe we play him off offering token, but like how often?
Actually, I think of our plan to freeze a morsel, the crypt builders get in the way more than the train stewards do.
It is true,
So,
but at the same time, though, we have had a lot of combats where these crypt builders have been super useful.
I think that's been lucky.
Yeah, but like it's possible because if they get frozen, we can play them off offering token. What I'm saying is we probably don't need to remove them right now, but probably next time.
Okay.
I think we want to just get rid of frozen lances.
Maybe one frozen, one shade, just to keep it a little balanced.
Yeah, that sounds alright. Or maybe one frozen, one train steward.
Either way.
Yeah, either way, right? Like, eventually we want most of this stuff gone. The only downside is if we don't find a good morsel generator that isn't making of a morsel, because I think that lifesteal is also a good morsel to find. Another sweep combat.
I also don't think we can take the trial here.
No, never.
It's like an artifact isn't even worth that much to us, and like Heaven's Seal when we're playing Frosty Tethys is like asking the heavies to murder us.
Yeah, please kill me. Please eat me.
Oh, this is getting Space Prism this early is really nice. We get to like guarantee set up mid floor here.
Yeah.
Or bottom floor, but like, you know, that's up to you basically. Titan Center taking 30 on the nose here is a little scary.
But I think it might be best, because then we can try to give Tethys... No, never mind. I was thinking we could try to give Tethys enough morsels to survive, but...
Survive what?
Survive one round of sweep. But it's 9 damage. And this is
we might be leaning on just on what's it called? Siren here to carry.
Yeah, I think this is one where we want to put Shark here and then Tethys up here. And then we put Siren up here and Space Prism, and we plan to just have her 1v1 boss. Yeah,
I like that a lot, actually. Shark here is just buying us some time until he gets endless, basically.
Basically, yeah. I think it's okay, because we have the 0 cost Making of a Morsel, I think it is okay to throw Making of a Morsel out here. And like just throw the Miner down.
Yeah, I agree.
And then we should hold the perils.
Yeah.
No reason
not to there.
Exactly. And then this way we hopefully draw into some Frozen Lances or something to save Shark.
We got one.
And we also got a free Crypt Builder here.
That is pretty cool.
I think that buying him... So first let's put Siren up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think buying him around is good. This is a combat that has 4 rounds, so if we can get him to survive 2... Now, important thing to note, we actually really want this Shark to live to the boss, because the boss does spawn with 2 marksmen behind it.
Mm-hmm.
But we can, you know, we don't really have a lot of control over that.
Yeah.
I think we want to leave one of these alive so we catch Collector, though.
Yeah.
Go
incant top floor.
And I think we just freeze the Shade Splitter. Wait, let this sit, because we're just going to go Big Spike.
Well, we need to eat it on the turn we go Big Spike, right?
No, because we have 2 spikes now.
Oh yeah, we could go really Big Spike, huh?
Yeah, that's the plan, right? We get both spikes in hand, we get the Morsel Miner in hand, we play Rubble Morsel, Perils, Spike the Rubble.
I didn't realize we're going for an Exodia combo here.
Oh yeah, we're going all the way. We're gonna see if this wins the game. Hopefully it does.
How do you feel about Guardian Amulet mid-floor to preserve Shark for as long as possible?
Dude, it's -8 damage, basically. Is that right? -8? What is he taking? It's -4 from both of them, yeah. So
yeah,
not bad. I think if we do that,
we could also just... Actually, I like the idea of just putting a train steward out in front to take a hit.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's -10.
He does get a harvest then, though, but like I think that's still probably worth it.
We got the Heaven's Gold.
Yeah, Heaven's Gold will ruin that, man.
Yeah, we have 102 health in Heaven's Gold. We can afford to be liberal with our Pyre health here so that we can hopefully not get put in the ground later.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's right to just Shade Splitter Lance, right?
Yeah.
Not a great Exodia if she just dies on accident. Yeah, probably just play both of these out and then Frozen Lance.
Yep.
I think it's right to, like we said, right, we want to keep the Shark alive until the boss spawns.
Maybe we Frozen Lance bottom floors to pick off one of the Harpies there.
Yeah, I think so. Like that. It's solid.
Did we hit offering? We hit offering token. We played a what's it called off?
Yeah, Crypt Builder to help the Shark.
Yeah.
Just gotta live through this round. Ice Storm kind of helps. This guy's gonna hit us 1 time, I believe. Both of the spikes in the bottom of the deck is kind of crazy.
If we Crypt Builder on this floor, what happens?
Oh, that's a good point.
It kills frontline.
And
They get a hit in. Well, right now he's getting 2 hits in, right?
Yeah, so it'll save us 6 damage.
That seems not bad.
Yeah,
I don't know what else we're playing this turn.
Probably just the Ice Storm on the middle floor.
Yeah.
And then we just hope we win
and the free making too, I believe, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to, I suppose. And then do you think we play the morsel?
I don't know. We have a 1 in 3 shot of freezing it here, right?
Yeah, and it's reasonable because if we freeze it, we get to spike Zodia here.
Yeah.
Ah, too bad. Not the end of the world, right? We won't get to freeze both of them. Oh, never mind. We get to freeze both of them. Good draw. Great work.
Yeah. Pretty lucky.
Like really, actually, for once in my life, yo, thank God Trot Spike's the bottom card. And then I think we just save Shark, right?
Yeah. Hit him with a lance here.
And then drop a Steward as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Why not? Right?
We could do a Shade Splitter to prevent it, like all the damage.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
We only really need to take 1 hit, I suppose, right?
Yeah, 1 hit to do this. All right. Freeze the other spike. Hope we draw Making of a Morsel.
Yeah.
Good enough.
This is a weird deck, huh?
Really weird. I agree. If we draw the free Making of a Morsel here, I think we just go insane, right? This is gonna be a big spike.
This is way more than Exodia right now.
Yeah. Handful. I think we're just gonna go here, right?
Yeah, at the day we go now, I think.
All right. So we're not gonna. Wait. Do this in the right order, right? We go Rubble Morsel,
Rubble,
Perils, and then Shroud Spike up to 22.
Oh my fucking god.
And then we go down to only 20.
Yeah.
Only a 20 spike here, and then we make her a 245, 231. So yeah, the faster we can do this, the better the deck is. But also, if we thin the deck out too much, we won't be able to freeze everything at the right timing. But
this feels like an actual Magic the Gathering deck right now.
Yeah, that turn felt real weird. I like it. Too bad.
Yeah, rip morsels.
We can save him. We can't save him. Well, that was fun. Cranberry, we've once again crafted another fuck deck. How's it feel?
It's pretty cool.
It is pretty
Guardian
cool.
Stone.
I actually think that Unnamed Tome is. Our hand is kind of cluttered towards the end, though. I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, we can always just play it if that's the issue.
That's true, and it's a free incant, and sometimes this card wins you the game. Let's click it. Oh, I like all of these, except for I like all of these actually. I've become a big believer. I think Grovel's better, but it's not the worst.
Yeah, I'm also of that opinion at this point.
I think that in this run though, we don't really need any other morsels. If we make a 240 Siren of the Sea on Seraph, we win the game. It's just getting there is a little iffy, which is why I would argue for Excavation Eruption.
Yeah, it's like a pretty cool flexible card too. It can finish off damage heavies and it can pick off backlines. Yeah,
now something to, I guess, note is that we probably are going to 2 Merchants of Steel, which means we're not going to be able to upgrade this spell for a while.
Because of that, maybe I think it's just not worth taking, because the idea that Ice Storm will do the same role for us.
Yeah, you're right, actually. 100% you're right. I think we... what about Grovel? I think not, right? So we just skip?
Yeah. I feel like our minion plan is to just go for the Exodia combo. I don't think Grovel helps with that, really.
Yeah, probably the hardest morsel for us to find is Rubble Morsel right now. Okay, right path?
Yeah.
And let's peep the shop first. Okay, awful. Hate it.
How do you feel about Large Stone on Shark?
It's better to give him plus 25 because he's a lot less flexible here if we do this. But
yeah, that is true.
And it's a lot of money, I think, as well.
That is also true.
I think we just roll it.
Yeah.
Please don't be quick. Alright, we got one.
Ooh, saved. And we get the HP upgrade too, which is nice.
Excellent. I think that this was more important than her getting multi-strike, but they're of similar value. And let's go take our 2 removals here. I think it's right to probably remove the Train Stewards now. It's fine. And then probably next removal Crypt Builder.
I agree with that.
Actually, I also am a big proponent. One of the things that I think has really made me feel a lot stronger in this game is when you have money, even with Heaven's Gold, dropping 150 here for 2 removals while you can.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, I think that we're okay. Like, it's 68, we'll lose 150, so we'll go down to 53, but with the Frostbite we'll apply, it's okay, I think, against Fel.
I do really like getting rid of the crit builders here.
Yeah, I think that they're... I think we get rid of 1 crit builder and then 1 Frozen Lance.
Okay, you know, if you want...
Or actually, maybe the other Making of a Morsel?
I mean, no, I think we need as many chances as we can to freeze a miner.
All right, you're right.
Like think about the last Exodia we just did there, right? We could have missed the freeze if we didn't have that second Making of a Morsel.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, what if we just get rid of Guardian's Amulet? That's kind of worthless, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not doing much.
It's just like, and 2 sap and an AoE just doesn't feel great, especially with our shark who wants to get hit.
Yeah.
Get rid of this.
That is a good point as well.
And I think 1 crit builder is fine then. I'm a little cautious of powering them all out, but 1 I think is okay to get rid of.
I agree.
Okay. Alright. We're down to 24 cards. We're relatively consistent here. Feels alright. This is Spell Shield Fel.
I think we're going to crush Fel here. I'm not too worried about this fight.
I agree. It's a little awkward, but I think that we're A-okay. I think we just throw Shark bottom floor. I guess we're going to throw middle floor as it turns out. And then we'll just set up top floor like we did last combat, right?
Yep.
That was a sweep combat, mind you, too. So on this combat, we have a much cleaner look. What do you think is more important to freeze, the Rubble Morsel or the Making of a Morsel here? Or I guess the Morsel Miner. Let's look at our options.
I would actually say the Rubble Morsel is more important to freeze because we have a card that guarantee gives us the Miner, whereas Shade Splitters might screw us over and not give us Miner.
I agree. And the raw +5 damage on her is not anything to scoff at either. Those are good armors from Fel. And then we just get our Morsel Miner here, right?
I believe so.
Don't see any reason not to. Cool.
Oh, the Spell Shield.
Gone.
Destroyed.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about freezing Lifesteal Boy here?
It's a good question. I think that the Miner is better.
In this combat, I think the Miner is better. I think against Seraph, we might need to... Like, we might need to make our own Crucible Collector here.
So the problem, her health is kind of low, which is the concern there.
Well, she's gonna, if we incant her above 30, it won't matter against Seraph, right?
Yeah, you're right. Except for first round, but she'll have a Shark in front of her for the first round at least. So, yeah, I think that we'll see what this Miner looks like. I think that last Miner was pretty out of control. Like, that was perfect circumstances, so we'll see how it looks here. Very nice that this Fel just gives us a free first round. Honestly, a free first few rounds. Freezing the Perils is cool, but freezing the Shroud Spike is probably better.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward because we have to play the Perils then, and we're going to have to take Ember Drain for it, but 2 Ember Drain isn't the end of the world. Right?
Yeah. I agree.
Okay. And then so we just go about freezing the Spike then. Yeah, let's just do it. It's fine. Feels wasteful, but like, remember the plan.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
I think we're okay, yeah. She's incanted and up. She's up to 46 already, so I think we actually punch through these heavies. Yeah, 46 and 50 is 96. We can play at least 1 spell on this floor. Which spell do you want to play on this floor? Probably Space Prism, right?
Yeah, it's the most impactful on this floor, so yeah.
And then we missed the incants. Oh, what we could have done is we could have silenced this thing. You want to silence this?
Can we silence it now and then he won't get the armor? How
yes,
does that work?
It does work.
Oh,
you silence before
hell yeah, definitely. What else are we going to use it for in this combat, right?
Yeah, I mean, this floor maybe, but like, whatever.
I think next turn we do Exodia, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Actually, do we? I think we don't play Offering Token, because actually... I'm an idiot. I don't know why I thought one of our Shroud Spikes is still in the deck. Never mind.
I think that we wait because we have the 1 Ember Drain, but then and we wait. I think we just kind of chill, right? Try and play out as much of the deck as we can now every turn, but we have all 4 of the pieces in hand.
Yeah.
This relic always lets you do some weird shit. I love Icicle Fracture so much.
So I know you don't play Magic the Gathering at all, Voice, but they're actually the reason why I mentioned before that this feels like a Magic the Gathering deck is that a lot of decks play like this, where they try to like do janky shit to assemble like a combo like this.
Really?
Like if anyone's watching who's a big MTG fan, one that comes to mind for me is Ad Nauseam, which is a insane combo deck where you actually like lose all your life to draw all the cards in your deck. You then like play cards that cost 0 mana basically, and you just combo and win the game, and it's really cool.
I mean, it sounds fun. Magic seems fun. Don't worry, I counted. Can we play this actually? It's 106 and we do 110. Yeah, we can play that. Cool. I think you mentioned it before, right? I don't know if we've mentioned it in a video that the YouTube sees, but maybe you teach me Magic Online, or I guess Magic Arena, right? Whatever it is now.
If we do, we would probably do Magic Arena just because the UI is easier for newer players.
Right.
We Exodia now, right? Now that we have
yeah, absolutely.
Both these, whatever they're called.
Excavated Embers.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. What a time to be alive. And the worst part is I think we still get hit off of this too. This one's only gonna be 18. Not even that good, it's only 18.
Wah.
Yeah, wah. She's only a 248, 236. Is that right? 236? I think it's 248, 243. 248, yeah, 248, 243. The Backclip Guardian, the second heavy, right?
Yeah.
Multi-strike, where you at? It's okay, we only take 6s.
That's what we got gold for.
Yeah, true. What a stupid deck. I love it. I don't know. Do you really need to think on this one anymore? I don't think we do.
No.
It's worth it to play Crypt Builder here, I believe. Yeah, we take less. Whatever. Just play everything. You're doomed, Fal. The precious plating's going to do some heavy lifting for us in some of those more uneven turns as well. Or like uneven combats, right? We're still at a pretty comfortable health point that makes me feel pretty confident in the rest of this, right?
I don't know if you saw that, but I think we actually took extra damage by crypt building there.
I think you're right.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I didn't look too closely, but I should have. You are correct. Fel, you don't win this? Weird. Alright. That's pretty good. If we get multi-strike, we're gonna really crush.
Kindle. You know you want it. You know you want it.
Yeah, just make it even more absurd.
Oh my god, it's working.
How do you feel about... probably just take draw here, right?
Draw's kind of like there's a downside to draw here because we need to make sure we're freezing specific cards for this combo, right?
Yeah.
And if we draw too many cards, it'll be hard. And then on the other hand as well, Fel's Remorse lets our combo go bigger because our base energy is higher.
That's true. I don't hate it.
So I see a reason for Fel's Remorse over Compound, but also card draw is still nice, right?
Yeah, I think it is probably card draw just because we have many instances. There's a lot of ways we can like freestyle this to have it work out. I feel like. I think it's
the
fine.
issue with card draw is that it'll increase our odds of drawing two pieces that we want frozen on the same turn.
Yeah, but it shouldn't, like, even if we do, like, we'll draw through the deck faster to get back to those missing pieces quicker.
Yeah, that's true.
I think
The deck's pretty thin. I think it's not an issue.
Yeah, and it's gonna get thinner as well. We're gonna probably hit another removal before Seraph, I believe. I think we do need to get that multi-strike though.
I agree. That will win the game right there, flat out.
Oh, or Sweep Spell Weakness makes a big impact as well.
Yeah, it helps a lot too, definitely.
It's only Spell Weakness 1 though. I think honestly we're probably just pulling Ice Storm out and just going all in on Steel Shops.
I don't hate that, yeah.
Which I think means I guess Sweep Spell Weakness means that we apply 20 Frostbite in the event that we miss the multi-strike to both heavies.
Yeah, that's not a big game either. I don't know.
Oh, but...
What's up?
Yeah, right, no, we should go 40 Frostbite because the first heavy's always going to die after the Exodia goes off anyway.
That is true.
So we should just go all Frostbite.
Yeah, you're right.
Watch this next combat be the Pyro Wings combat.
I'm not worried.
Endless. Just roll it, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
Quick. We get one more shop. We could go Battle Stone just for a little bit more initial tankiness, but that doesn't seem very good.
Nah, we just look multi-striker bust here.
Mm-hmm.
75 attack is a good number to be at. I think that's all. I think this is fine just to go on. Ugh. Good thing we could pick the tome.
Yeah.
Heaven's Seal, I think, is a problem.
It is a problem. We're gonna leak so much if we take it, but when you think about it as well, Heaven's Seal might as well say, in a way, it says plus 40 pyre damage, like plus 40 to your pyre's attack.
That's true, and and the shark's damage, he doesn't really lose that much because he's applying frostbite, which stays on them. I can be convinced to take Heaven's Seal here.
It's real scary still.
It's a little less scary though, because even in the worst cases, we're only gonna take like 30 damage per heavy we let through.
I guess our pyre is pretty strong right now.
And we have 136 health to play with.
Okay.
I think it's okay, and sometimes we just die here. One of the two.
Hell yeah.
It's a little suspense for the viewer, you know? They'll look at this video and they'll see that it's an hour and 15 minutes long, and they'll go, hey, but we're only on floor 6 at an hour. How could this be? I think we just top floor, right? None of these are pieces, unless this gives us a rubble. I think we just follow the same setup, though.
Yeah. And then we just play Shade Splitter, and if we get it, we didn't even get it, so who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Pop it down.
That's fine. We have plenty more chances. This is probably the scariest wave of the entire fight, though, with the Steel Wings in front of the Gilded Wings on round 1. I think we're going to take a bunch from this Gilded Wings, but it's not even going to be that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Space Prism up here. I think we want to open this one up first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 5th. We can guarantee freeze one of them at least, but I think it's better just to play Making of a Morsel and just go for the straight up 50-50 here.
Yeah, that seems fine.
And just like play out the Morsel Miner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just go for it. Yeah!
Hell yeah.
1 of 5 pieces acquired. This tank is so annoying. Everything else on this combat's super fine. Like, everything else is completely fine except for this guy. I think it's like extremely good to crit build him, actually.
Yeah, do we get the kill if we do that?
We don't get the kill, but we apply 40 Frostbite, which effectively takes our pyre up to...
What about our double Consume Frozen Lances? Did that get us close enough?
Oh, that's a good question. It's 60 plus 100, 160. Oh yeah, it does. Wow, good catch.
Wait, isn't the 60 applied to the boy, though?
The boy?
Oh, 60 from Tethys' attack. Sorry, for some reason I thought the math you were doing there was the 60 damage from Crypt Builder.
No. It's, yeah. You're right.
Okay.
Good catch. That's a shame. But again, we already have most of our deck here.
Mm-hmm.
We just play both of these. And it's just enough. And now we just freeze one of the spikes.
Yeah.
And she's incanting at a reasonable rate. Okay. I'm gonna freeze a Kindle off of this, I think, or a Morsel Mine, or one of the two. Shark dies before oh, this is kind of weird. Shark dies before he kills the multi-strike enemy.
We can do something? No?
I don't think we can.
It just means that we might have to put morsels in front of a Siren on the turn, I think.
Yeah. Let's get to work here.
Now, we could Exodia on this turn, actually. Look at it right now. We have
yeah, and I think you're right.
We have Kindle, we have Perils. I think we just go for it here.
I think you're right. Play this to acquire energy. I think that this is one of those plays that's like kind of lame because you don't get to go insane.
Okay, gotcha. I thought you were going to spike the rebel morsel like, boy, no.
It's one of those plays that's like kind of disappointing because you don't just go insane, but it's a play that wins you the combat without taking damage, and you go.
And we have the tome for the Relentless, so it's a guaranteed win against.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bird. Yeah.
It's exactly enough too. 190. Wow. Mm-hmm. And now that double strike doesn't matter too much.
Mm-hmm.
Drop our shark here, I think. Doesn't matter too much. I think we got there. And we can even potentially get another pretty big spike out, right? We just freeze this morsel. We can potentially get another like 5 energy spike, 4 energy spike out of it.
Yeah.
An extra plus 30, or I guess plus 20, I suppose. Oh yeah, and we have these excavated embers too.
Damn.
Look at that. And a perils?
Damn.
Despite when we get to Exodia again at 11? Come on, that's pretty solid.
I agree.
I can't move right now. Fun fact, you get locked in the Gorge animation.
Hold on, no, you don't play it now. We need the incan.
Yeah, but I put the shark down over here. So he's gonna get free on attack. Alright, we can wait. We kill our own shark. Spike him. Alright, we better get the incan, you're right. We gotta play it smart here. I'm not sure if the 331 286 is enough. We need a little more. Let's go present turn.
Okay, here's the issue, boys. I think we need to find the event that lets us get a card from another faction, and we need to get Scholar Imp to get another Shroud Spike.
How about Imp in a box to
potentially get 2 of them?
Yeah. On last night's daily, I picked an Imp in a box, and I got Imp in a box gave me Scholar, and then I got 3 Scholars out of Imp in a box into Scholar into Imp in a box into Scholar into Imp in a box into a Scholar.
Wow.
And someone.
And you lost, right?
No. Here's the crazy thing. The top player, the top score on that daily, had a 3-hour runtime on the daily, and I was like, how did he have a 3-hour runtime? And I looked at it, and it took me probably like 5 minutes to figure out what the hell he did. Because of those 3 Impish Scholars, because you have a Transcend Imp on the run as well, he used that to infinitely resummon Imp in a box to kill Seraph through Molting Imps.
How do you...
There's a holdover important work which you use to kill your Transcend Imp, and then he had a remove consume Ember Cache, which he used the imps that he got 3 consume bringbacks on, and he has brought back multiple embers to redraw. And I went, holy fuck, this is the most deserved first place.
And you thought your fucking stupid ass totem infinite was dumb.
And I thought my totem infinite was dumb. I'm skipping all of this, by the way, because that's all bad.
I thought the preserve was worth talking about.
It's just
it freezes more, but
I think you're right, but also I don't like it.
Yeah, we don't need it.
The hand gets kind of cluttered already, and we're not really like going all in. Multi-strike.
We gotta go multi-strike. Yeah.
No.
Come on.
Let's go look at this real quick first.
What's gonna be in here?
Fossilized Fang. Oh, double endless.
I mean, Pyrostone Housing is not bad for the record here. Like,
we're at the
it's
right
worth
spot.
considering the money for it.
Is it worth 24 pyre damage? Because right now honestly right now if we just pressed end turn 8 times, we would probably survive to Seraph, or at least we would come pretty close.
Yeah.
Which is
but the thing is that does that damage reduction make a difference, right? We're still, if we lost that 24 damage, we're still 2-shotting the heavies.
That's a good point.
And obviously not taking into account how much we spend here. So maybe we should spend money here first.
Yeah, let's take a look. I guess the question is, what are you buying from here for that? I guess you'd be putting a plus 25 on Siren for a little early game safety, but
yeah.
And this is we don't need to, right? Because we have no draw priority, we guarantee no Shade Wings reacher. Because in the worst case, Titan Sentry goes second floor. This deck's super consistent on that.
The one thing that is worrisome is if Seraph summons a boy.
That's a good point. What do you think? Is it worth it? I think it's...
I think we just reroll here and see what we get first.
Alright, let her rip. Nice.
What the hell?
What is multi-strike? So we're gonna give her a plus 25, I suppose.
What about Large Stone? It's bad.
It's not that bad.
I think... I mean, actually...
So, with the Space Prism, we could go Large Stone, because we have the space.
We don't get the size downgrade on top floor.
That's the only thing. Do you think the extra plus 15 is worth that? Because I do not think it is.
I also do not think it is.
We remove some of our consistency through that, and I don't like that. Consistency is king. Let's go.
Now, how do you feel about commemorative spike?
I
don't think it's worth the money here.
There's a very wise man. He once told this to me. Fuck commemorative spike. That's dusk.
I don't hate it. I think it's a pretty cool artifact still, but I think the upside is small in this deck.
Yes.
I think there's virtually no downside in our deck, but I think also that the cost that it literally has is a downside because it reduces the damage of the pyre.
Yeah. It's just a bait. I think the relic is just a massive bait. It also, I believe against the Seraph would just give a free 15 health to the first enemy, because I think that there's a Dark Wings on the first combat, on the first round, but I'm not 100% on that. I know Chase does. I think this is a reroll.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's worth 6 pyre health to see this, or pyre damage to see this. Yeah. Well, it's actually not that good.
Yeah, with our combo, it's not that good, but I think it's worth it still.
I don't know. Is it 26?
What's the damage reduction, right?
It's minus 26, so we'd go down
it puts
to
us at 91 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it so we can't kill the boys in 2 hits, right?
Correct. I think that if you want to pick something here, you want to pick Winged Indulgence.
Does that give us enough damage?
Yeah. So it would be 95, which is exactly 190.
Ooh. Do we have any consume cards that are... I mean, we could take wing clippings and try to just keep doing the shroud spikes over and over again.
I hate that.
I don't hate it.
I do. I do not like that.
Okay. Fine. Coward.
Alright, you want to do that? I mean,
I think it'll be... I don't know. I mean, I guess Winged Indulgence literally just helps us against Seraph. You know, 30 damage down to 27 is not nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not that good, right? Because by that time,
I don't know what it helps us with basically.
I guess you're right.
I can see a world where we need one more Shroud Spike to win, and Wing Clippings does. I think we're fine no matter what here. Honestly, I think our deck is strong enough. Strong enough at least, but I don't know.
There's effectively no reason to not either buy this or purge a card. What do you think is more valuable?
I guess that's a good point. I didn't think about purging a card. We need to get rid of Ice Storm.
Yeah, I agree.
Fuck this, purge Ice Storm.
Yeah.
Get that out of here.
That puts us at 105, which is a good stopping point. And then I think we want to duplicate
a third Shroud Spike, I suppose, or do you want to...
What about Kindle, right?
They're doing the same job here, basically, right?
Yeah, I think Kindle is it's like Shroud Spike, but without the energy morsel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a little more flexible too. We could Kindle Shroud Spike, Kindle Shroud Spike. Ideally, we assemble pure Exodia. We go all the way, right? We Kindle, Spike, Energy Morsel, and then Shroud Spike. But in reality, we're probably gonna make 2 half measures where we just Kindle Shroud Spike, Kindle Shroud Spike.
And that should be enough.
Yeah, but then again,
I do want to go Kindle, Shroud.
I also want to do that, and I know everyone at home wants to see that, so we get one of the pieces right out the gate. This is a very clean start here. Oh, I missed an in-can.
Oh, you missed an in-can.
I'm throwing.
Whoa,
unsubscribe, dislike the video.
We'll leave a comment though.
Yeah, we do leave a comment going, you're throwing, I unsubscribed.
Oh, there's piece number 2. Make sure we offering token that crypt builder out of here.
Yeah. I think we crypt build this guy, right?
Doesn't matter too much either way, honestly, but yeah.
I think it's important.
The damage is nice.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. You're right, we have 156 health. Oh wait, it is a 50-50 here. Right?
How so?
Because we...
Oh dang, yeah, we
drew a card.
one short. Well, I mean, we can pick up.
I feel like it's better for safety's sake to Frozen Lance here and then just go for the 50-50.
And then I think we Shade Splitter to try to hit Rubble Morsel, and then if it's not Rubble Morsel, we play it, and then we freeze making Rubble Morsel.
Oh, genius. Well, we can just do this first then. Genius level play Cranberry.
Thank you.
And then it's a 50-50, yeah? Just let it enter.
Well, it's a 100% that we get one of them.
Yeah. Right? Ideally, we get the 0 cost miner, but the 2 cost isn't that big of a deal, I suppose. This is a good timing for the shark to die. He wipes the floor and goes away. Excellent. Be nice to fit in a freeze on perils, but, you know, we gotta freeze the spike.
Yeah, yeah.
Damage shield morsel's real nice. Yeah, we don't need to... Kindle, that's right, Kindle does do the same job as Shroud Spike. Solid. Alright. I mean, it's actually coming together on the first pass here. I think we have it, right? We actually get to do it next turn. Because we... oh, the shark might mess it up, I guess.
Yeah, then we kind of need to put shark down.
The shark messes it up. We missed the last Kindle, but I guess it's fine, because we still can play everything.
Yeah.
Right? Oh no, we miss either the morsel or one of the Kindles, right?
Oh, that's a good point.
But let's play the... We're not going here, right? First of all, we're not going here.
We could go pretty big, huh? We could
Yeah, but like...
maybe. I mean, I want to do the whole thing.
I also want to do the whole thing.
I think it's worth it.
I also think it's worth it. So what we should do then is we should play Making of a Morsel, and... Yeah, okay. I think we should silence this floor.
Yeah, I think if not now, then when, right?
Yeah, and it just stops this guy from gaining 30 armor. And then consume the Frozen Lance. I guess that's...
You can chump block with whatever this is just to save 15 health on Siren.
That's a good point. I agree. Why not? Now, I think that what we want to do here is we probably want to play Making of a Morsel and then just press end turn. Because if we freeze the Kindle, it's good, thumbs up, and we get 2 chances on the next time through to hit Making of a Morsel on a good timing. Because we'll have the minor and also this card.
I mean, there's an argument, I guess, just to play the minor and then just freeze the Kindle, right?
I guess that's fine. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's probably better. Alright. 4 pieces of Exodia in hand. We only need the head. I think. What are the pieces of Exodia? Arms, legs, and...
Arm, legs, and Exodia, the forbidden one. It's not called the head, but like that's what it is.
It's like his chest and torso area. Oh, we win the game now. Right?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, so we play Shark at the very end. And it doesn't matter the order that we Kindle, right? Because they're all double.
I have a question, Voidix.
Okay. What if we wait?
No, I mean, yeah, I guess kind of, but what do you think about... Oh, no, we can't do it. Never mind, I lied. I was gonna say, I was hoping that, like, because morsels can't eat other morsels, how cool would it be if we could Shroud Spike, like, a morsel? Like, and, like, give another morsel, like, the buff, and just kill Sarah for the morsel.
That would be pretty good.
We could do it with Hot Shark, I suppose, just for the BM, but...
He does keep it when he dies, theoretically. Like, if you wanted to be fully efficient, it's probably a little better to play it like that, but, you know.
Doesn't matter either way.
I'm gonna tell you, I think it might actually be better to wait. Because think about it, right?
What are we waiting for?
We're waiting for these 3 excavated embers and also perils, which is worth 6. It's worth 9 energy. At this point, let's just make sure it's clear. We can win the game anytime we want. It is now about just flexing.
Yeah, it's style at this point.
It's all style. I think we should wait.
I'm down with waiting. That's fine. What are we freezing here?
I think we freeze the Kindle here. Because this is the Kindle, so it's 8 and then it's 16 and then it's 32. Oh, something we actually have to think about here. If we hit, do we hit the energy cap? I don't think so.
Fuck you.
2, 4, 6, so we'd be at 10, we'd be at 13, 26. Oh my god, we'd hit the energy cap.
Okay, fantastic.
Alright. I mean, now I just want to hit the energy cap. Alright. The only bad thing to have happen here is drawing one of the 4 cards we're waiting on here. Ah, good. Not waiting on that one. Then we throw the minor away.
Well, I think we use the minor to buff and we throw the shades away.
Yeah. You're right. Oh, lifesteal is really good too.
Do you want to buff the lifesteal instead?
I mean, honestly, I think we just want to buff all 3. I think all 3 of these are fine to hold on to.
Well, why would we hold on to all... I don't think we hold on to what Rebel...
Oh, sorry, yeah. No, I mean, we play all 3 of these, is what I mean.
Yeah, I meant, like, what's our finisher? Do we want to go minor or excavator?
I think we want to go minor, because it makes a big number.
It does make a bigger number, that is a good point.
There we go. Oh yeah, we only draw 5 cards per turn now. We've frozen too many cards.
told you we should have taken energy, but no, you didn't listen.
We're already gonna hit the energy cap. It's also worthless.
I know it doesn't matter.
Alright. I think we can go here. I guess we might not be able to go, because like we'll get all this energy and then for what?
We need a morsel.
Yeah, you're right. See what these offer us. Oh, energy morsel. We could go on energy morsel.
Nope.
No? Oh.
No.
I mean, we could go on lifesteal, I guess, but it's, you know.
I don't hate it, but...
I think we just wait for this.
Yeah. Next turn we get it guaranteed, right?
No, we can potentially miss it. Because we're only able to draw 5 cards per turn, and they'll go down to 4.
We're drawing the excavations, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I think we should play 1 excavation here at least.
Okay.
Yeah, that's solid. And throw this down. I mean, we're getting hit here, but like honestly, who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I think it's good to crypt build here.
Yeah, get it out of here. We need perils next turn.
And remember when we thought about taking this perils for something not interesting and not zany at all, like Shadow Siege?
Yeah.
Oh, we do actually have to go this turn because the shark died and he left a Shade Wings alive. Okay, I think it's time to go. You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Alright, let's do all of this in the right order. So, Morsel, and then we Perils, and we Excavated Ember, and we Excavated Ember, and then we Kindled a 24, and we Kindled a 48. Now, if we spike now, okay, we just missed the energy cap. Unfortunate.
This is bullshit.
I
knew we needed the energy.
Alright, we lost. Missed the energy cap. Alright. Well, anyway, we threw. I hope you're ready to watch this for fucking... like,
oh my god!
Yeah, we're gonna watch this 94 times. This is an animation lock. We can't do anything else. I don't have control. I wonder if this... Oh, just another normal episode of co-op, huh, Cranberry?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. You want to play the shark first?
I think it's worth it.
We're gonna put the spike on him.
I think he deserves to be played.
Yeah, I mean, he'll get the spike, but like, doesn't matter.
I want a big... I want Shark to punch Seraph to death.
Alright,
I feel like every time he just sits there and gets hit over and over again, it's time for Titan Sentry to rise up.
Alright, rise up, Titan Sentry.
He is dazed though right now.
That doesn't matter. He prevents more damage being up here anyway. Oops. It's actually not that much slower. So anyway, Cranberry, what's new?
I managed to get a 2-win streak.
Oh, yeah, let's go. That's right, you told me about that. Oh, we're here.
So now the new goal is 3 for me.
Nice.
And it's never gonna happen.
I think you can get there.
Maybe.
I can't do anything yet. Wait, maybe I can press end turn?
Yeah, let's say if you try pressing end turn.
Okay, I can. And also, like, you know, thanks Heaven's Gold for letting us play this in the most absurd way possible. Right? Like, big shout out, big ups, Heaven's Gold, letting us play in the most obnoxious and dumb possible line. Because we probably would have died if we didn't have Heaven's Gold. Shit, we might still die. Which would be really funny. But I think we're okay. Yeah, no, we're fine. What do you think? Do you think this beats Seraph?
I think it's got a pretty decent shot.
Imagine if we had just put, like... We talk shit about Crucible Warden, the one with the damage shield, but like, my man had 192... No, oh my god, how much damage shield would he have had? Like 300 damage shield or something like that? I think he could have done it.
They can fossilize things too there in that last shot.
Oh my god. Imagine if we, like, this is so insane, and imagine if we did this on like an actual unit that had Gorge on it. This one's pretty close.
Crazy.
What a great run. Just, have we had a normal, like, standard run of co-op yet?
No, and we never will.
Nah, apparently not. It's like, because it's like, we sit down and we go like, well, we could pick Blazing Bolts, but what if we took the Shroud Spike on the Morsels? Like, just minor, it took 101 damage in this combat, and like, who cares?
Yeah.
What do you think was worse, this run or the last run?
Last run was like not fun. This was fun.
Yeah, I
enjoyed this
agree.
one a lot.
I also enjoyed this one a lot. That's 5 Cranberry, or is that
I
6?
thought it was 6.
I think that's 6. Yeah, you're right. That's 6 in a row. We're too good. Can't wait to get Melting Umbra just like every win streak and just get smacked into the ground.
Our friendship survives one more week.
Yeah, another week. I think that's gonna be. I don't know. I expected that to be a new record on like number of times gorged, but I guess I've done more than that somehow.
I don't believe it.
I also don't believe it. That was like
Maybe
300.
maybe it doesn't count as gorging because we didn't have an actual gorge unit there.
Ah, that might be it. Well, there you have it.
Oh, I do want to say that most of the times that these videos have been uploaded, I have been streaming. This time I will not be streaming. I'm on vacation.
Oh, hope you have a good vacation.
Going to the beach.
Oh, very
Trying not to
exciting.
get corona.
I hope that you avoid it. Well, I guess that closes the chapter on another co-op run. Thank you. Yeah, thank you once again for joining me, Kid Cudi.
Kids see ghosts sometimes.
Occasionally, kids do in fact see ghosts, like the ghost of Seraph after he got punched by that shark. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe. Anything you wish to add, Cranberry?
No.
All right. Goodbye. I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching. Later.